Thank you all. Good evening. Thank you. I'll accept your kind welcome on behalf of all of my colleagues who care about research and who salute the work of Research America. Thank you, Research America, for what you do. Thank you for the opportunity to congratulate you this evening as we congratulate tonight's very special honorees. Susan Collins, John Porter, my colleague whom I worked with for many years in the Congress, Dr. Gawande, Dr. Roger Glass, the Every Life Foundation for Rare Diseases, and Dr. Peter Hodis. And I had the privilege to participate in the award to the Staglins. I want to also acknowledge the Guns. I know that the Staglins are getting the Gordon and Nora Gund Leadership Award, and I want to thank them for their work in fighting for ending blindness, providing vision, and also vision in research for so many challenges that we all face. So thank you to the Gund family for their ongoing leadership again and again. And I thank all of you for your advocacy and your leadership in all of this. When I saw well, I'll talk about Dr. Collins in a moment. Let me talk first about the Staglins. The Staglins, who are recipients of this award tonight, the Gund Award, transformed their family's challenge into a national campaign to study and treat devastating brain disorders. Their support for innovative research and treatment has revolutionized our approach to mental illness, bringing hope to millions of families. They have shifted the national conversation around mental health, making great progress to end stigma and fight discrimination. Before I proceed on them, though, I want to just say how remarkable it is that they have been so supportive of Patrick Kennedy, my former colleague. Patrick Kennedy was instrumental in passing the Mental Health Parity Bill in Congress in 2009. It was bipartisan, and we were very proud of its success. Much more, of course, needs to be done, but Patrick continues that work, working with the Staglins. Garen and Sherry intimately understand our nation's responsibility to invest in cutting-edge medical technology and research, a responsibility that requires the Congress and the administration's unwavering support. We must remain constantly vigilant to ensure that we have the critical funding for medical research. Now, I saw Dr. Collins just a moment ago, and I said to him, I think it's possible that we will be adding $3 billion to the NIH budget this year. Nothing is done until it is done, but nonetheless, that's the plan. And I can tell you this, and I've said this to many of you individually, and I believe it sincerely, that I would have our funding for biomedical research, basic research, compete with almost any other investment that we can make in the federal budget, because it has the biblical power to cure. And where there is scientific opportunity, we have a moral responsibility to fund it, to find illuminations and answers, giving people hope, cure, improving the quality of life. Of course, education is central to being the seed corn for all of that research. So I thank all of you for your advocacy. I saw close up John Porter's advocacy and his leadership when he chaired the committee in the House of Labor HHS, which funds the NIH. So many, bipartisan way that we have supported all of this. We must continue to do so. Every day, the extraordinary individuals at the National Institutes of Health. Oh, let's hear for Dr. Collins again. You may have heard from him before. He's a saint. He's a saint. Every day, the extraordinary individuals at NIH and research institutes across the country push scientific boundaries and expand our knowledge of what is possible to address our public health challenges. We cannot allow America's leadership in innovation and discovery to fall behind. Public health research is vital to protecting our communities and building a healthier country. We are all deeply grateful to Research America for your tireless advocacy to advance research. The pioneering researcher Jonas Salk once said, "The reward for work well done is the opportunity to do more work." Let us celebrate your achievements and commit ourselves to the continued fight for the health and well-being for all Americans. As we salute the Staglins and others who are being honored this evening, let us recognize them for their vision, their purpose in all of this. They're making themselves completely knowledgeable about the subjects at hand, commanding respect for their judgment of the course of action they will present, their plan. They have a vision, they know their purpose. They have their knowledge, they know their subject. They think strategically, they have a plan. As I say from time to time, a vision without a plan is a fantasy. A vision with a plan, that's a victory for what we are trying to achieve. And we are trying to achieve together to make revolutionary advances to build a healthier future for our children. For that, we are grateful to all of you, especially to the Staglins. Congratulations, Garen and Sherry Staglin, for this well-deserved honor, and thank all of you.